Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, welcome to another day in Azeroth, and happy Thursday to you all. Lael, David, Dante, Wayne, Chaos, Mr. Santa, Dreamit, Wojwoda, Eags, Dave, Patrick, Talon. Welcome everybody. What is new? What is good? We have to do some leatherworking today, because my bank is full of leather. Most of it is heavy leather. And it's not going to get better unless I actually craft with it. Okay, no, my bank is full of recipes and some heavy leather. My mistake. Where are we at on this? We're like 4 points shy. I bet I can find some lion's meat on the auction house. We can get our 4 points and learn all those recipes and be done with it. There we go. Tor Elric, welcome to the stream. Dave, thanks for joining us today.
Spirits be with ya, man.
Let's see, what are we gonna make for skill ups? None of this stuff. Okay, maybe we have stuff to learn.
What do you need?
I need a good source of skill ups, which we currently don't have. Okay, this is gonna really suck for a little while. Like, there's nothing I can do for skill ups. Like, everything I can do needs a bunch of other stuff. This needs a bunch of stuff. This needs a ton of stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna have to buy some heavy hides. I have 6. But I don't think 6 is gonna cut it.
Strength and honor. Farewell.
It looks like we're gonna have to spend a little bit of money. I only have a little bit of money, so as long as a little bit of money is all we need, we'll be good. If not, then this might be stalled out for a while.
Tor. Dub.
Silken threads, okay. Like, this is okay. The problem is that this is 16. 16! Like, this is 8. I think I'd rather go buy some cured hides. Or some heavy hides to cure. Like, depending on how much these cost, I'd rather save the heavy leather. But we could buy the silken, we could buy these from the vendor, but it's like so expensive from like a leather standpoint. Let's go to the auction house and we'll see how much heavy hides cost. We'll also grab all the cooking recipes out of our bank and we'll learn those. Karen, good evening to you and welcome to the stream. Mr. Blaster, good morning, buddy. Thanks for joining us. I mean, they're not like incredibly cheap. I can buy some singles for pretty cheap. These are not bad. Like getting them individually is okay. It's like you can get 4 for a gold. Well, not anymore. Now we're more like 3 for a gold. This is a pretty good deal. 2 for 38 silvers is pretty good. We gotta shop the deals here, since we're completely broke. Eags, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here. I don't think any of these other ones are really worth it. Well, then again, it's 30 each, or we can get 3 for 57. Let's take that. Yeah, I don't know. I think either way, at least we only need 1. Like, per craft, we only need 1. That's not bad when you look at it that way. I'm gonna buy a couple more individuals, and, like, that might have to be it. I really don't know how many we have so far. We might be somewhere in the ballpark of 10 to 15. Probably closer to 10. Oh shit. Check the price for them cured. Yeah, now I don't want to, Dave. Now I don't want to look. We just might never know that information, okay? Like, that's a good point. I just saw it too late. Yeah, check the price. It's probably cheaper. Ugh. We got 13. We could sell these barbaric shoulders. I bet these sell okay. They have stamina, spirit, agility, and decent amounts of all of those. Level 30. Maybe we can recoup some of what we just lost. No, I'm not going to look at the cured hide. Well, 50 silvers is 50 silvers. Yeah, we'll put them up for 50. I mean, they vendor for 26, so we're not making a huge markup.
Mukra. For the Horde.
Sorry about that. I didn't click on my recipes. I got very confused for a moment. I was wondering why I didn't see my turtle bisque. Soothing turtle bisque, we need soothing spices. Let's go back to the cooking place. We'll cook all this, and then we'll resume with our leatherworking. It's going to be a morning of professions, I guess.
What do you need? Go forth to victory.
And this one needs hot spices.
Who you be?
Okay.
Stay away from
That should be like a double handful of skill ups. We got 11 here, 9 here, and 6 here. Let's see how far this gets us. Some of these are probably going to go yellow. Have we learned how to create this delicious cave mold? I think you throw some bread into the back of a cave and then you sit back and wait. Well, that's how I do it. Wow. Well, that got us to... We're at 200 and none of this went yellow. We're going to be able to use these all the way to 225. And then after 225, I think we... I don't know if it changed for TBC. We used to have to do a quest for a guy in Gadgekstan where we turn in a bunch of items to him. And I can probably get all the items off the auction house. But I don't know if it's different or if it's still the same way. I'm assuming nothing about it has changed.
blood and thunder.
I think like a little bit of QOL for Classic Plus will be okay for professions, so that like it doesn't have to take 15 seconds to make something. It can go faster. It's not going to break my immersion if I'm making barbaric shoulders in 2 seconds or if it takes 10 seconds. So, you know, in 2026, when the servers can handle it, I'd rather it just happen in a couple seconds. Really hoping they think about stuff like that. I don't need this to be slow as hell for the game to feel like classic still. This could be fast and it would be okay. All right, 199. Like, that's pretty good. These went yellow. And I think we managed to use up most of our heavy leather, so that's awesome. We were banking quite a bit of it. I'm vendoring the rest of these shoulders. No way we can sell all these. It's just too many. It would inundate the market. Nobody would want them anyway. We've got like 6 of them already up.
Victory.
All right. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can learn a few things.
Strength.
That's a pretty nice belt for us, actually. The barbaric harness, it has no stats, like... I mean, it'd be a cool transmog if the game had transmog. But not having stats on it is weird at this point. Alright. We did cooking, we did leatherworking. I think we're done with professions for now. But I haven't really decided where I'm gonna go next. I think I want to go to Desolus for a little bit and just check it out. Maybe I get into Desolus and I hate it, and we do a few things and we leave. But I want to go see. That chest doesn't need stats. That chest has its own stats. The stats are just implied. Yeah, I think we'll go to Desolus and check it out. I have a breadcrumb there. I guess I gotta go to the crossroads, and then we gotta make the long run. We gotta get through Stone Talon Mountains, cut through the Charred Vale, and that should get us there.
Strength and honor.
Am I a fan of Maraudon? Interesting way to put it. Not really, in the sense that like it's too long to do Maraudon. If you want to do the full Maraudon run, it takes like 3.5 hours. Nobody knows the routes anymore. I don't know the routes. I never knew the routes to begin with, and I never bothered learning them. So I don't know where to go. I can't orchestrate a Maraudon run, and I think very few people can successfully orchestrate a Maraudon run these days. Maraudon is probably not something we'll see. You know, it used to be something I ran back in the day, like back in vanilla, back in original TBC while I leveled up, but I had a real life friend that knew the ins and outs of that place, and we always went there together. So as far as knowing where to go and what to do, like, he took care of that. I never thought about it. It was a complicated place. It broke my brain. I didn't want to think about which way to go. The quest, especially, like if you're trying to do all the quests, there's like a weird order you have to do these quests in. There's like a centaur spirit guy. It's all very complicated. You've never seen Maraudon? You might never. I wouldn't think there'd be many groups for it. We can put ourselves in the queue at some point for it. I wouldn't mind watching a group fumble and flail around before it like disintegrates. We're still quite a ways away. That's like level 40s, I think. We'll check it out when we get there. We'll at least go in queue for it. If we get an invite, we get an invite. Like, I would follow some people around and kill some bosses. But I don't know how to complete the place or what people look at for completion. The harness is used to make something else. Oh, that's cool. I see. I didn't know that they had things like that. So you make the harness, and then eventually something needs a harness and other things. That's actually pretty neat. I wonder if, like, when you turn it into its ultimate thing, it probably won't look like this then. Which is a damn shame.
Strength and honor. Go forth to victory. Go with honor. Go forth to victory.
Desolus will be much better with the level 30 mount. I agree, yeah, that's one thing I thought about. If anything is going to make Desolus more palatable to more people, it's going to be having a mount. Because it's a big zone. And we only have the one flight point, and the one flight point's like way off in the far southwestern corner. It's like away from everything except the one centaur group. So yeah, we're gonna go there for a bit and just see how it is. I'd like to let these sit for a while. Like maybe we gain a level. And then we can go back to Stranglethorn. We also have to keep in mind Dustswallow Marsh by 38 or 39. We have to go there. And I feel like that should be good. I mean, we have some Arathi Highlands stuff to do also, I guess. We're gonna miss stuff somewhere, I just know it. 33. Okay, so maybe we gotta do Arathi Highlands before we go to Dustswallow Marsh. So that's kind of the order of operations, I guess. We'll see how things are in Desolus. We'll do some Desolus. Then we gotta go to Arathi Highlands. Then we can either come back to Stranglethorn and wrap some things up if we want before going into the Dustswallow Marsh area. That's the plan. We'll see how it all shapes out. Nigel's Point is an alliance base. Yeah. We don't have anything at Nigel's Point. We have Shadowprey Village, which is like a troll outpost. And then we have a little camp in the middle of town too. I forget what it's in the middle of the zone. I forget what it's called. It maybe doesn't have a name. We have a little outpost like right here by the graveyard, I think. And then we have Shadowprey Village. Does Stone Talon have a flight point? Yeah, absolutely. It's at Sunwalker or Sunrock Retreat. And then the Alliance have a flight point up at Stone Talon Peak. We just didn't do anything in Stone Talon this time around. Usually I do Stone Talon if I also do the Barrens. But this time we really didn't do a lot of Durotar stuff early. We didn't go to Durotar, we didn't do Barrens, so we also didn't do Stone Talon. Just kind of a shame. Stone Talon's a really cool zone. We'll do it on our next Horde character. The next Horde character won't go Eversong Woods Ghostlands. The next Horde character is going to have to do something different to spice things up. We'll do Durotar Barrens, Tirisfal. And we'll do some Silverpine stuff. Basically, we'll hit all the zones we missed this time around. Nenia, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today.
Well met. Goodbye.
So basically, no matter what race you play, when it comes to like where you're going to spend your time in a capital city, you're just going to spend it in the faction capitals for the most part. Like, you'll go to Silvermoon and stuff, like, but you're not going to spend a lot of time in Silvermoon besides like the beginning parts of your leveling journey. When you're like later on in the game, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff out of Orgrimmar, and then on the Alliance side, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff out of Stormwind. You know, unfortunately, the individual racial cities, like, besides having some quests and stuff like that and being convenient early on, you don't really spend a lot of time in them. Somewhere here there's a secret passageway that'll lead us back into the Charred Vale, and I just don't know exactly. Maybe it's back here. It's gotta be back here. We were close. Kinda surprised it didn't kill us. I think we have to take the road to get where we're going. Like, I don't think there's like an easy way to take a shortcut here. So I think we gotta take the road and we gotta run all the way back here. See, this place is just like right off the bat, it's kind of a pain, right? Bone collector, I don't know if we'll grab that right now. Kodo roundup, we might stop and do Kodo roundup. We have to come down here and get to this place, this little outpost anyway. Yeah, there's no shortcuts here. You gotta take the road. It's the long way or it's no way. Monica, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to stop over here for a minute. We're just going to do this Kodo roundup quest. We're just going to run back and forth a bunch of times. It takes a little bit of time, but other than that, we can just get it done.
What's up? Hurry back!
The pet looks different. It's just the lighting here. Yeah, it's just, if it looks different, it's just the lighting. It's the same pet. I didn't like swap him out secretly. I wish I did. It'd be a cool story. The time I secretly switched out my pet. Same old Nanaki. Doing cat things. He just looks different because the sky is green. Parts of Desolus are barren, but parts of Desolus are different. There's an area up here that's like demon infested that's not so barren. The whole coast area over here has some greenery and some lusher islands. But yeah, a lot of it is barren. Over here a little bit it turns into kind of a desert, and then there's some greenery on the shore. It has some variety to it. But, you know, it was a place where like there was a giant demon explosion into Azeroth, so like everything here got obliterated at one point. Hence, Desolus was born.
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
At 2300 XP, was it worth it? Yeah.
Keep it real.
Not really. I feel like we could have got more kill XP in that time, just like killing stuff. But what do I know? At least it's done. It's another quest off our map. Alright, let's go up to our little Tauren outpost here. We got some breadcrumbs, and they should have a few quests for us. Do we have a flight point here? I don't think there's a flight point here, not that I remember at least. Can't really see one on the map. There should be a flight point here, that'd be very useful. But there's not.
Well met. Greetings, farewell. Ancestors watch over you.
Talk to Jinar Zilin at Shadowprey Village. And then bring Nataka Longhorn to Bloodbelly Fish.
Be careful.
Are we gonna have to fish those up, or is the guy gonna like hand those to us?
What?
We got a leatherworking trainer here. He has nothing for us until we hit 200. We're at 199. Oh my god. Like, geez, I wish we could have just hit 200. That would have made things simple. Which one of these guys do I want to kill? You know what? I kind of want to kill... It doesn't really matter, I guess, right? Like, we can kill him over here, we can kill him over here. Do I care about this as a hunter? Maybe I should just Google it. I know, like, sometimes asking chat these kinds of things is expecting too much. TBC anniversary. Which centaur clan for BM hunter? Historically, we had to pick one or the other. Because of the later updates integrated in the anniversary release, you can complete the both quests. Okay. You can complete the Gelkus Alliance quest and kill the corresponding Centaur clan simultaneously. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Blood and thunder.
It doesn't matter.
Draw all strength.
How may I aid you? We shall meet again.
So yeah, I don't know. Apparently we don't care. And I certainly don't care. What's my favorite beverage? Water. Because it sustains my life. But besides water, then coffee. Because it makes life bearable. Sometimes. What's down here? Ghostoplasm Roundup. I think we'll wait on that one. That's level 39. I'm hoping some of the quests from Shadowprey send us back up this way, so we can do Scepter of Light and whatever else is going on up there. But I haven't done the Shadowprey Village quest in like 20 years, so I don't really know where they're gonna send us. It's been a long time. I drink water so I can live to drink coffee. There you go. That's a good mentality. I think that works. Yeah. I just put milk in it. Yeah, I try to avoid unnecessary sugars. So I just put some milk in it so it doesn't burn the lining of my stomach, you know? Yeah, the energy drinks and shit are really bad for you. Like, if you want caffeine, it's best to get it from coffee or tea. There's some pretty strong teas you can get if you don't like coffee. But, like, energy drinks, it's just bad for you. Of all the ways to kill yourself, that's not a fun one, you know? Like, if you want to drink something to kill yourself, just become a full-blown alcoholic. At least maybe parts of that'll be exciting or enjoyable. You kill yourself with monster energy drinks, it's gonna be a bad way to go. Just my opinion, of course. So we talked about the different biomes of Desolace. See how we just kind of got... We passed through a demon area. But then we got out to this area, and the skybox here is different. And you can see, like, around the edges here, some of the foliage is either starting to return or was never fully decimated by the explosion to begin with. And so, like, in these little corner pocket areas, sometimes you get to see, like, a little bit of what the zone may have been like before the demons blasted a hole and, like, I forget exactly what blew up. There were cities here. There were cities here, and bad demon things came, and they blew the whole place to hell. That's what I know for sure. Let's see, and then we get into this area, and it's like, it's greenery, you know? It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Arathi Highlands. Tiny bit of the Barrens. And so it's this is a cool zone because you get to see some places like this that, like, you know, most of the zone is blasted land. But there's some nice parts too. And the trolls settled in a pretty nice part. Hunting and Stranglethorn. Thanks, buddy. Another Stranglethorn breadcrumb. Oh, we need to buy arrows. That was a good catch. Other fish to fry. Slay 7 Slitherblade Myrmidons, 7 Naga, and 5 Sorceresses. Pretty sure that stuff happens up here. That'll be when we can go do Scepter of Light. Fishing supplies. Find 10 pieces of soft-shelled clam meat. I don't know where we're finding this. Up north, you will find a wrecked ship off the coast. Soft-shelled clams are littered throughout the area. You bring me back 10 pieces of clam meat, I will give you something in return.
Good to meet you.
What other supplies do you got? Really nothing.
Bye-bye now.
Nothing we need. You're a fishing trainer, but there's really nothing you can do for us. Oh, we got a flight point out here. We should grab this before I completely forget. Alright, that one guy said, like, we should go here and talk to somebody about a fish. Talk to Jinar Zealand. That's this dude. Fish in a bucket. This quest is low level. I'll reward any who makes my life a bit easier. I enjoy doing as little as possible. Fair. Below the docks here, I have many shellfish traps. If you're kind enough to do my work and collect my shellfish, then I'll reward you with something you want. Okay. Okay. So... it's weird because I didn't seem to actually pick up a quest there. That's the weird part. We didn't seem to he didn't seem to actually give us a quest. Also, like, below the docks, I'm seeing nothing here below the docks. Nothing that resembles a trap. Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay. Maybe we're onto something here. Dream It, thanks so much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Thanks for being here with us today. Oh, we gotta go get some air. So that was oh, you know what? This little thing right here might give us oxygen. We should go check that out. Some of those little bubbly cracks in the floor of the ocean can give you oxygen. Let's go see. Yeah, without questy objectives, I don't know where the rest of these are going to be, and the visibility down here is not very good. Here's one. It looks like we might have to deal with this disgusting crab person. I don't think I've ever done this quest. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so that can happen. I feel like we opened that and this thing came out. Which was very rude. I don't know where he came from. He certainly couldn't fit inside the trap. He didn't drop what we needed. That's a bummer. Let's hope this air pocket works, otherwise we're gonna die down here. Kind of banking all of our hopes and dreams on this. Yes, okay, it did work. That's great. We got another cage over here. How many did he say? Did he say 5? I think he said 5. Oh boy. Alright, let's go try to turn this in with 5. Oh, we have to do it twice. He said he'll give us what we want. We want 2 of the fish. He only gave us 1 fish per every 5 clams. This guy really wants to get out of his work. He's got us doing like multiple days worth of work for him. So in reality, you need 10 if you want to do it all in one go. Just stay down here and grab 10. Shane, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. If I make it to the stream, then I'm doing okay. So both times we popped this one, there was an enemy inside. I wonder if they're consistent. I kind of thought it would be RNG, but now that we popped that one twice and both times we've been jumped, I'm not so sure. There might be good traps and bad traps. We gotta get some oxygen. So last time this one produced an enemy. Let's see if it does the same thing again. No, it didn't. Okay, so it is random. That's good. It's better that it be random. Pretty sure that was all we need. Yep, that's 6. It looks like we just sold all of our barbaric shoulders. Somebody bought all of them. No doubt to put them back up at the market value. Maybe I should have sold a bunch more.
What be on your mind? Stay away from them.
Alright, there we go. 2 out of 2. We got one more quest to check out back this way. Retrieve the demon box from Thunder Axe Fortress and return it along with the demon pick.
Walk with the
Okay, so he gave us the pick. We must use the pick to crack the box. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really done these. If I did these, it was like one time a long time ago, and I don't really remember them. We got cooking supplies up top. Also, this is a pretty cool building. I'm gonna go up there and see if the cooking guy has anything for us.
What you want?
He has recipes, and we already know all that stuff. Oh, he's got the expert cookbook. Okay. Can we go north along the coast? Like, we could do that, or we can go start killing Centaur. Maybe we should just go start killing Centaur. I think the Centaur stuff... Yeah, the Centaur stuff is the lowest level stuff we have. We're just gonna kill the guys that are right here, I think. Because it's convenient. Unless they do something really annoying, and then we'll go kill the other guys. Dan, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. I'm not sure how I aggroed the one to my left. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I accidentally tabbed them as I was auto-attacking. It's really all I can think of. Alderman's got boots. Alderman has a bow. Alderman maybe has shoulders, depending on the random enchantment they get. There's a gun. There's a pole arm. There's a ton of shit. We finally found it. We finally found the instance that's going to gear us up a little bit. It's Uldaman. But we can't do that yet. We can't do that until like... Oh shit, I lied. I'm a liar, chat. Like all 2 people doing Uldaman. That's promising. We'll just hang out in queue for the rest of our life. It's obviously the one instance we need to hit up a lot before we get to Outland, and we'll see if we ever get to do it. I love Uldaman, actually. You say it's not the greatest instance? I love Uldaman. Uldaman is... it's longer, but it's pretty straightforward. You can't really get lost. There's like a tunnel section, but if you just keep clearing through, like, you're gonna get where you need to go. I like it. 2 mana. Yeah, me and my pet. I'll just wait. If a group's gonna go out, then a group's gonna go out. If not, then not. If you get deep rock salt, keep it for leatherworking. I'll try to remember that. No promises, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Risen, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for joining us today. Did the original TBC change the dead zone for hunters? I don't know. I did not play a hunter in TBC at all. So I have no idea. The pet holds aggro pretty well? Is that because of the Beastmaster talent? I don't know. Maybe. He does a lot of damage, so it could just be that his damage output's really high. He's got growl rank 4, so he's growling all the time. But talents could play a role. I don't question these things. He does lots of damage, he holds lots of threat, and I'm just happy to have him. Oh my god. We found a blue. It's a male belt with 12 strength and 5 defense rating. Okay. Requires level 28. Well, I mean, of all the useless blues to drop, that's somewhere on the list. The 12 strength is nice. The defense rating is kind of useless. Oh, I'm gonna sell it. Absolutely. Yep. We're gonna sell it. We're gonna undercut whoever's got it up there. We're gonna undercut them by like 10 gold just to sell it quickly. I need the gold pretty badly. We really need an epic to drop on this character. If I can get an epic to drop that I can sell, then that could fund all of our future Horde characters. You know, a little bit, to get them going, you know? I haven't gotten an epic even once in all of Classic. I don't think we've had, not in Classic era. Okay, I've had epics drop in Cataclysm, and while leveling up characters for Mist of Pandaria, I think I had some leveling epics drop. I think I might have had 1 or 2. But I've never had an epic drop in Classic, in Vanilla, TBC, or Wrath. In the core expansions that we consider Classic, since Classic launched in 2019, I haven't had an epic drop. I had like 2 epic drops back in the day. Like back in original TBC and original Wrath. But nothing current. How much money are we talking about with an epic? It depends on what it is. You know, not all epics are created equal, unfortunately. But hundreds of gold. Potentially hundreds upon hundreds of gold. Depending on what it is. Like, if it's an epic two-handed axe, like, I don't know, like 500 gold maybe? It's like 1 epic for every 10 years. Yeah, it's not a good ratio. What's gonna happen sooner, an epic drop or the Oldemon group coming together? Probably neither. I don't think either. Well, I mean, look at this. I mean, you guys see the problem. You can see what's going on here. I don't need to talk about it. I've talked about it enough. We've got to be pretty close to the reputation that we need. Yeah, we're getting close. We're trying to get this one to friendly, I think. What bow do I have now? Some trash I bought on the auction house. The long redwood bow. We have a gun waiting for us at level 37. So we have a weapon upgrade soon. Did my pet just level up? Tanita, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. Two more kills? I think 2 more kills and we'll be there. I'm assuming I'll see it ping the completion when I get it. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So let's go turn this one in. We have to make our way over to the coast for a couple of things. There's a shipwreck, we need clams, there's Naga. We have a level 33 quest to pick up here, Scepter of Light. But first, we have to go back over by the Kodo graveyard. That's a fast cat. You must be a Beastmaster? Yes. Yeah, we did spend the point to make him a bit more speedy since he doesn't have a charge ability. Can get into those pulls a little bit faster.
What brings you here? Well, well.
Alright, actually we have to head over here and turn in the Magrum Alliance. That's probably going to give us a breadcrumb to go do some shenanigans back over this way. But I think at that point, that's when we'll head up here first. Definitely much better tackling this zone with a mount. Without a mount, I can definitely understand why most people try to avoid it. Oh, we have a quest at Thunder Axe Fortress too. We have to get the demon box, as one does, with a pick. So maybe we'll investigate that. I don't know anything about this quest. The Burning Blade possesses the demon box. Within it lies the powerful hand of Eruxos. Okay. The Burning Blade uses it to open demonic portals at Manarok Coven. We must stop the tide of demons entering our world. Use this demon pick on the red crystal in Thunder Axe Fortress to gain access to the demon box. Red crystal. We are looking for a red crystal somewhere inside the fortress. I wonder if it'll be inside one of the buildings or out in the open. I'm gonna check inside the buildings. And then if we don't find a red crystal in the buildings, then we will think about looking behind the buildings and in other places. There she is. I didn't see that coming, but maybe I should have. When one tries to crack open a demonic crystal, one shouldn't be surprised when a demon comes out and tries to kill you. Luckily, we're a hunter, and we can deal with it. He has the demon box. Okay. Demon box retrieved. And that's all we have to do here right now. Feels like, you know, it would be good to have a kill quest for these guys. Or something else to do while we're here, but for now, that's it. I'm gonna head out this way. Or not. Kind of realizing, like, we don't have our Hearthstone set anywhere over here. We have our Hearthstone set in Booty Bay? No, in Gromgull. Maybe I want to head back to town. If we're over here and we get a full group, maybe we can swim down the coast and, like, I don't want to say quickly, but maybe, like, semi-quickly get ourselves back to town before any kind of invites, or rather summons, go out. I don't want to get summoned and then have to hearth back to Gromgull afterwards. It's going to be a pain.
What can I do for you?
Get the Scepter of Light. The Burning Blade and Thunder Axe Fortress to the east is rumored to have acquired the Scepter of Light.
Be careful.
Aha! Alright, back we go. We have a quest to kill Naga here, but I feel like maybe this will chain into a Naga quest? Maybe not? I don't know. Let's just go get the Scepter. Now, the question is, like, where is the Scepter at? I don't know. That's a really good question. Where is the Scepter at? It's held by a Burning Blade Seer. Who studies the scepter from atop one of the... Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, I know this one. Okay, I know exactly where it's at. Oh no. What did I do? Uh-oh. We might have problems. I don't know exactly what happened to my pet. Oh no. Oh, he's having a hell of a time. Okay, I think oh shit. You know what? There we go. Okay, we're okay. He just kind of got stuck on the hill. He didn't know how to make the jump with us. Oh shit, we got a healer, it looks like. Amy, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, I thought it was here. There are no seers here. Maybe this is not the tower I'm looking for. This is like the only tower. I mean, let's be real. There's no... Is there another tower? I don't know that there is. Maybe we got the wrong tower. Okay, let's go down a little ways. Yeah, premature tower jumping. It's a similar tower, but it's just the wrong place. The actual tower's inside the fortress, not outside the fortress. Obviously. This is the kind of shenanigans we get up to when we're not using Questy. Yeah, I got it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. I don't know. It's gonna depend on how long it takes to get a summon. I would love to get this one done and then try to get back to Shadowprey Village. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I can't carry any more of those items. The torn skin smells rotten and is remarkably pliable for something that appears to be dry and fragile. As you unroll it, you can clearly see the red markings of some kind of language on one side. At the bottom of the skin is a very clear symbol that you guess is a signature of some kind. Okay. Demon skin blueprints. It's too bad it was the wrong tower because of the epic jump. I agree. The jump was pretty good. I didn't know if it was going to work out. There we go, Scepter of Light. The group is having a hell of a time figuring out who's gonna actually come to the instance, you know? You know, I know this is... Yeah, I'm just gonna dismiss my pet and I'm gonna jump outside the walls here. And it's gonna be our best way. What is the pathway to get there on the Horde side? I don't even know how I would get to the Badlands on the Horde side. Like on the Alliance side, you just go to Loch Modan, and then you just run south. On the Horde side? That's gonna be a little bit more complicated than that. I don't know. It's surrounded by Alliance zones. What a pain in the ass. From Kargath. From the flight point in the zone. Haha. Okay. Useful. Obviously, once you have the flight point, you're fine. I'm saying, like, if you don't have the flight point, you're going there for the first time. You gotta have an overland route. And it looks like no matter what your route is, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Get the Book of the Ancients. I entrust you with the gem of the serpent. Place this gem on the serpent statue. Okay, I know where that is. Yeah. Like, I don't know if this run is... Oh, Jesus. Are we dead? No, we're fine. I don't know if this run is going to go out because we might not get it going. Gonna port to Stonard soon. To Stonard? Okay, yeah, that gets you closer. Like, that gets you to Swamp of Sorrows. And then I guess you run... I don't know. These are not the Naga that we're looking for, apparently. Maybe the Naga we want are further to the south. I think I'm gonna swim out and do the island stuff. And we'll just get whatever kills we can on the way to the island. We have the shipwreck. We need to go over there to get some clams or something. But we can kind of do that last, because we might do that on the way back to town. Depending on how things go. Oh, these dudes are hanging out underwater. It's hard to get to Badlands unless you have the Badlands flight point. Who would have thought? Yeah. Like, it's hard to get to a place when you haven't already been there and you don't have the flight point. It's just hard, especially when the place is surrounded by Alliance zones. Now we're understanding why we haven't seen a lot of people in the queue for this. Like, this is why it's taken so long to get a group together. Everybody knows that they can't get there, you know what I mean? And, like, if you're a tank or a healer and you can't get there, you're just probably not going to jump in the queue. Because what's the point? If you can't get there, who's going to get there? Can't feed our pet underwater. Well, that's weird. At least it seemed to be grayed out. No, he ate. Even though we're underwater, he ate. He didn't get to eat for long. Well, this is awkward. If I can get over here to this air pocket, maybe I don't die. Aha. We're getting a lot of use out of these today. This is a good time to mention the auto port to Dungeon Group Finder? No, it's not. What I've learned is there's never a good time to mention that, because it's pointless. And eventually you just have to recognize that at some point words are pointless. Nobody's listening, you know? Nobody who can affect a change is listening or cares. We just have to wait for Wrath of the Lich King Phase 4. And then all of our problems will be solved when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if you're expecting it to happen before Wrath of the Lich King Phase 4, then you're probably going to be disappointed. That's the reality. Or Phase 3, whatever the last patch of Wrath is. No, they won't say anything. There's not going to be... It's not a dialogue. You know, when shit in the game sucks because it makes the game hard to play, like... And there's a problem, there's not a dialogue. It's not like, you know, players say this, then Blizzard says that. When it comes to Classic, it's like players say a thing, and it's like it falls on deaf ears. Doesn't matter. Would have been really cool to have some mana here. And then maybe I could have done something. Pretty sure my pet is gonna die. Okay, the pet is still alive for the moment. We still have aggro on something, I don't know what. I don't see any other mobs. Where are you at, pet? This place is turning out to be quite fun. I don't remember if something bad happens when we do this. No, just oh, yeah, something bad. There we go. At least he's not an elite. Shit. That's the last thing I wanted right now. Okay, I got a bio. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'm going to get the Kargath flight point. If they don't want to wait, they can kick me. They can go without me. They can kick me. Whatever they want. I gotta go get the flight point so that this kind of shenanigans doesn't happen again. Next time we can actually help get here and help summon. Assuming we ever do this again. Assuming we ever do it a first time. Some okay quests out here. There's just not a lot of quests. Oh, level 40 stuff. See, that's kind of like really... That's off kilter. The rest of the zone's like level 35, 36, but the Kargath stuff is level 40, so I don't know. I guess we wouldn't come here till later on the Horde side. They could summon me back, you know, if they want to be proactive. It didn't occur to them to summon me back, so I'll just put it in chat and we'll see what they do. I don't mind running back. I don't care. There we go. Look how smart that was. While we're here, let's think about getting juice. Is there going to be a juice guy? General goods.
What can I help you with?
Give me some arrows. You give me some juice. Is anyone going to need on my gear? Well, yeah. I mean, sure. If we're talking about leather stuff, we have a rogue and a druid in the group. And either one of them is bound to need on the stuff that we're needing on. Plate boots. Yeah, the tank is level 44. And obviously he's going incredibly fast. He's killing everything basically himself, so it's okay. Apparently we're just along for the ride. And a shield. 10 stamina and defense rating. And the bow. Okay. Let's roll on it. Some precision arrows, I'll take those. I will point out here that we were not the only person to roll on the bow. We got boots as well. We got the boots. So who rolled on the bow? The rogue did. If I would have lost a bow to a rogue, I don't know how I would have felt about that. Or what my course of action would have been. But it wouldn't have been good. It would not have been good. We could put the boots on. That's nice. I don't have a lot of inventory space. That's what I'm realizing. I got everything I wanted. I guess I should just leave the run. It's not like I'm doing a lot to help out. I can't, there's not much I can do in these pulls, you know? Like, I don't have any real AoE. So all I can really, I can pluck a single target for a while. I don't even really feel compelled to burn a bunch of mana trying to do a lot of damage, because there's just really no way that I can. I tried to lay down a frozen trap, they all avoided it. There we go, those ones hit it. That's about, like, the most I can contribute to some, like, shit like this. Like, I don't have abilities to deal with this. I'm gonna put my pet on aggressive so he's always attacking something. And then we'll call it a day. The tank is still going. The tank is not slowing down for anybody. I don't know if we have the staff. I don't have the staff. Maybe somebody has it. We don't have a res. Ah, shit. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Blizzard, give the fucking druids a res, please. Come off it. Just give them a res. What the hell? This is stupid. Oh, what a stupid negative externality of bringing a druid as a healer. So dumb. Oh god, let's not wait for him. I don't even have time to wait for him to come back. He's probably the one with the staff, isn't he? It's either we don't have it or the dead guy's got it. We're just giving up. Let's just move on. let's just go. Yeah, let's just pull all this stuff. This seems fun. Get in there and get it. Oh, the mage has it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this run overall. I feel a certain way about this run. He does have a res, he just hasn't done the quest. He is level 41, so like I don't know when they get the quest for the res, but he's level 41. Maybe that means he could have it. Maybe he can't have it. Who knows? He just needs to get a res at level 10 or 20 like every other healer. He shouldn't have to wait till level 40. He shouldn't have to rely on doing a quest or having a reagent. If you want him to be used as healers, just give him a res like everybody else has. It's pretty simple. Do druids have a res in retail? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Pretty sure they get a res either in Wrath of the Lich King or Cataclysm. Definitely by Cataclysm they had a normal res like everybody else. Although I feel like they got a res by Wrath. Okay, the rogue made it back. Here we go.
None may steal the secrets of the Makers.
She dropped a staff with 20 strength on it and 8 stamina. It's a great warrior staff. Maybe druid? Geo, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. If I didn't have a res, I wouldn't be a healer either. It's too much pressure. Because then, like, if anybody dies, like, oh, it's your fault they died, and now you can't even res them. You know, now you're just reviled. It's the worst. My inventory's full. Oh, that's a bummer. I got a 12 slot bag I don't need. That's not very helpful. Can feed this to the cat. Toss you on the ground. Toss you on the ground. You can go. There we go. That might see us through. Things marked with the yellow dot are marked as junk. Just junk that the only use of it is to sell it. I feel like someone in this group is intentionally like trying to get us to wipe or something. I don't know. I got weird vibes about how we keep pulling like more and more stuff. And yet, like, dealing with it seems to be kind of hard. He resisted my trap. What an a-hole. Is it Baganator or Leatrix that does that? I don't know. It's probably Baganator. Leatrix automatically vendors my junk for me. How's the hunter feeling? It's been feeling really good. I've had a really good time questing on it. Dungeons are kind of hit or miss, you know, because some dungeons it's like a normal single targety group and you feel like you can contribute. Other times it's more like this where you got a lot of AoE happening and you can't really contribute as much. But leveling and questing has been amazing. Been having a really good time. Cloth shoulders, 10 spirits. Damage done by fire spells increased. Okay. It's a very specific item. I'm not making a difference. You're making a difference, buddy. I mean, I'm doing some damage. What I mean is, like, there's not a lot we can do in AoE pulls. In an AoE pull, we can continue to single target. We don't have any way to switch up and say, okay, now we're going to open up with some AoE. Because we just don't have it. So we just keep plucking away. This room is going to be interesting. I can see us getting killed in here the way we've been pulling stuff. This tank only pulls with his face. I don't think I've seen him use a ranged weapon yet. My trap placement sucks. Sucks really bad. It's probably never gonna get better. I don't know when we ever get good AoE. I mean, we learn volley at some point. We get volley, but volley is also garbage. Just like multi-shot's kind of garbage. So I don't know. I think primarily we're single target, and I think that's it for this expansion at least. Maybe in Wrath we get some more power. Maybe Kata. I don't know. And he dropped the cloth chest, which we don't need. I think we've got all we're gonna get out of here. We got the boots and we got the bow. That's actually really good. And I don't think we can expect anything else. The amount of times that I see the healer drinking while the tank is at half health is terrifying. Like, so many times the healer is drinking and the tank has pulled, and the tank is like sitting at half health. And that doesn't seem great. It seems precarious, right? He's a machine that might be on autopilot. That's the scary part, though. Because we got a healer who's really low on mana right now, and this guy has just pulled 6 mobs, so, I mean, maybe he can just deal with it. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. He's dual wielding, he's dealing a shit ton of damage, like... I don't know. I wouldn't pull like this, but who am I? You know, I'm playing a hunter, so... what do I know? He says... The healer says, okay, warrior's trolling, good luck. There we go. I said my piece. The healer feels uncomfortable. The healer has finally expressed he's out. He's out. Oh shit. That's it. That's the run. What a fucking shit show. The healer had enough. No, it's not about what the tank wants to do. It's about everybody in the group. And the healer had finally had enough. The healer got sick of his bullshit. He finally said, after the third time, I had just been talking about it, and I said I keep seeing the healer having to drink, and the healer's trying to drink, and then the fucking tank is in the next pull and he's at half health. As a healer, that gets frustrating because you know he's gonna die. Eventually he's gonna die, and it's not gonna be your fault, but you're gonna take blame and feel blame for it anyway. And he just had enough. If you want a tank like that, it's okay. There are plenty of versions of the game where you can go and tank like that, and the healer is gonna feel a lot more equipped to deal with it. This is not one of those versions of the game. If you want to pull 7, 8, 12 mobs, you can go do that in Mist of Pandaria. You could do it with a guild run in this game. But if you want to pug it, you just go do it in Mist. Go do it in retail. Like, it's not gonna make anybody feel really good here. Like, the healer just got pissed off. We can't afford to piss off healers because every time a healer gets pissed off, there's a chance they're not going to heal again. There's a chance they're going to say, well, it's not even worth dealing with people like this. They have no tact. They don't care about my mana at all. They don't care if they wipe the group. They don't seem to care. All they seem to care about is going really fast. And you're doing it all without a res. Exactly. We already had one person die, and he had to run back. So that's your moment to kind of reflect, like, am I just pulling too much? Like, there's, like, having fun, and then there's just being, like, flagrantly stupid. And you do that for long enough and maybe you don't die, but look, you lost your healer. And it was a good run. We had a great group. We were clearing stuff easily. All the tank had to do was slow down a little bit. He could pull like he wanted to. He could keep pulling those big groups if he just slowed down and let the healer get mana. That's it. I think that's all the healer wanted. You know, the healer wasn't complaining that he couldn't heal the groups. He just got sick of feeling like he was being left behind. He was being rushed. He had to keep running in to save the day with half mana. Like, it gets tiring. That's not what you want. Like, meanwhile, the tank feels awesome. Oh, I'm such a badass. You're a badass, but you're, like, stressing your healer out. Like, don't bother. Whatever. Hey, we got what we wanted. We got the bow. We got the boots. So, I mean, we're good. I want Orgrimmar. Which one's Orgrimmar? Maybe this is Org. I really don't know. This is Orgrimmar. Okay. That's the one I need. Well, there we go. That was our Uldaman run. Might be the only one that we do. I'm okay with that. It'd have been cool if it could have got us to 37. That'd have been pretty neat. Like, we need tanks, but I don't know how many tanks like that we need. I guess that's the issue. It was a run to remember. Yeah, I mean, I felt a certain sense of hopelessness about it right away. As soon as I saw the pace of the dungeon, I just kind of gave up. I just, like, felt at that point that I was just, like, I was along for the ride at that point. And a big part of my gameplay brain just completely checked out. Like, when I see a tank moving that fast, and just, like, he doesn't really care if anybody else is doing anything or not. He doesn't care if anybody has mana or not. When I see that, I just check out. Like, as a DPS, I might keep following along and doing damage, but I emotionally check out of a run like that because I just get a bad feeling about it right away. The polearm in there would have been nice. Oh, sure. Yeah, there was lots of loot in there. And maybe one day we'll go back and do it again. Maybe not. Depends on how fast we level up. Yeah, level 24 polearm is getting a little bit dated. That's true. Yep, so now, unfortunately, I gotta get myself all the way back down into Desolace and do all that stuff. And yeah, sadder still, guys, the really sad thing is I'm out of time for today. I have to pick up my son from school, and that dungeon and the travel involved now afterwards has basically used up the rest of my time. So I'm happy to get the loot. We will put the loot to good use tomorrow when we pick things up back in Desolace. I'm going to put us on the ride. And I would love to see you guys for that tomorrow. Sorry for the short one today. We got 4 more school days left, so I'm hoping that, you know, after that we should be able to have longer streams if you guys are down for it and we're having a good time. But yeah, today has to be short. Tomorrow might be short too. Don't really know yet. But 4 more school days. Thank you guys for being here and for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. As always, take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.